Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I'm new to the YouTube and the TikToks and the Instagram and the Facebooks and all this stuff. I've had Instagram and Facebook, um, but never really chimed into it. It's just not my thing. But since I created this, TikTok and YouTube channel, and I'm trying to, get a message out there and hopefully help people and stuff like that, I'm starting to pay more attention to people and see how people feel about things that I say or things that other people say, and see where people's minds are. And I've noticed that there's a lot of people out there that, to me, they seem like they're right on the edge of complete disaster. Because if you're on a social media network telling strangers about how bad you feel, I mean, is it a cry for help? I mean, that's what it seems like, right? That's the way it comes off. And me, just being who I am, I immediately wonder, why, what can I do? What can I do to help you, right? Unfortunately, I'm a stranger, right? Hopefully these words I'm saying can help you out. But, I'm limited. So unless you're just going to listen to what I say for help and that's going to change your mind, I doubt it. I don't think my words are that strong. But I do want to say something that, if you're feeling this way and you're to a point where you're at your wit's end with the world, just know that you're not the only one. Okay? The life we live is hard. It is hard. It is hard if you have money. It's hard if you don't have money. It's hard if you're married. It's hard if you're not married. It's hard if you have kids. It's hard if you don't have kids. It's hard all the way around. But keep in mind that you're not alone ever. You know what I mean? There is always people out there that care. They care. I mean, they actually care. And if there's something that I can do, I would do it. I feel that's the person I am. I don't come on here just making this stuff up. This is truly who I am. I wish I could help more people, and I wish I had the power to get out there and make things happen. But if you're in a battle with your own mind and things like that, and things are just collapsing on you, you really need to start thinking about spending a lot of time reading the Bible, getting to know God. I promise you, it's a life changer. And you might be looking at me like, here we go, right? This guy. I'm only telling you because I know it for a fact. I know it. I've seen it. I've witnessed it through my own life, and I've seen other people's lives. It's a game changer. It's a personality molder. It turns you from what you were to what you should be. Right? There's one thing for certain, whether you believe in God or not, that Bible, when followed, turns you into a good person. I mean, if you follow what it asked you to do, in the words of Jesus, he tells you to do things, and if you were to do them, you are a good person. You're willing to help people and love people, strangers that you don't know, with no intent of give me something back, right? I'm just here to help you. So, as hard as life is, read it. Read it. If you're already on the verge of collapse, you'll lose nothing. You will lose nothing if you read this and it just doesn't click in your mind. You have lost nothing. But if you read it, you really get into it and study it. Don't just read through it. not, yeah, I didn't get anything out of it. Read through it, study it, and know what's happening. It's life-changing. I promise you it's life-changing. And it could potentially pull you out of wherever you are, Don't let other people control your happiness. That's power over you. Don't give people power over you. If someone says something bad about you or treats you wrong, be upset with it at the moment and then move on. Forgive that person for the bad person that they are and move on. But when you hold on to those things, that's power over you. That's control. That's giving somebody full control over your emotions. And I know it's true because I've been there. How many times I've been in a situation with somebody where a stranger made a comment to me and it didn't really sink in until after I walked away. And now I'm in my car driving thinking in my mind, this person just disrespected me. And I didn't do anything about it, right? Now I'm stressed out about it. I feel like a chump, right? Shouldn't feel like that. That's power. That person took control of me. Hours have gone by. I'm looking him up on Facebook, seeing if I can find, that's control over you. Don't let people do that to you. If somebody treats you poorly, they're the bad one, not you. Do your best to be the best person you can. Follow the Word of God. Turn yourself into something serious. Pray to Jesus every day, multiple times throughout the day, and watch how your life unfolds. You really got to get on the next level with Him. You got to go into the closet, shut everybody out, get down on your knees and worship God and see if it changes. And if you are true to your heart and speak to Him with everything that you have, He will come to you and make the appropriate changes in your life. But telling the whole world how upset you are, how bad things are, is not going to get you anywhere except for criticized more by the terrible people in this world. People feed off of these things, okay? Just remember that, right? People are feeding off of this, off the negativity. Everybody wants to put a show on like their life is perfect. Look at my Facebook. Look how great my family is. And then in the background, these people hate each other. But they'll post every week on Facebook about how great their family is and look at the cool stuff we're doing. In the background, they hate each other. It's sad. It's sad that we're fooled by the social media and these fake lives. You got to read the Word. You can't get there without it. If you are already at that point, that's where you need to be. You need to be facing that book. Go serious with it, right? Fast. Look up fasting, okay? Bible talks about fasting all the time, right? To show God, this is how serious I am. I need you to hear me. Don't eat and drink anything for an entire day. It's a struggle. Trust me, it is a struggle. But you spend that day praying to God for what it is that you need information on or a turnaround or help with something. Spend that day basically starving yourself and suffering to show Him, please help me. Please help me. And a lot of times that'll open up the door. I really just want to help people. I hope these words are getting through. I hope people are hearing what I'm saying. I don't want to see anybody living life like I've been seeing people on TikTok, because it's a lot of sad faces out there, and there shouldn't be. This world is bad enough with everything that they're doing around us and behind our backs and stuff like that. The last thing we need to do is add, self-doubt and things like that into the mix. There's always a woman out there for you as a man. there's always a man out there for you as a woman. And you'll come together with that person when the time is right. So if you're having trouble creating relationships with people, don't rush them. Don't rush them. They'll fall in place. Okay, all that stuff will fall in place. You speak to God and get where you need to be, and all that stuff will fall in line. And once you have the right person by your side, and you're both on the same page with God, I can't explain to you how wonderful your life will be. My wife is amazing. I can't explain to you all the rough times I went through my whole life, and I have my wife now, and my life is completely changed and turned over. There are very few things that can get me upset, and my wife is a big part of that. And I could not do any of this without her. You will get there, but you can't rush it. You know what I mean? You cannot rush it. It took me, 38 years to get my wife that I have now. It's a long time to get where you needed to be. So don't rush it. Just wait for it. God will put her there. God will put him there. I promise you. Let me know what you think. Give me some feedback, comments, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.